Team Laboratory Centrifuge Machine. What is a laboratory centrifuge machine? It's a machine that achieves the separation of two components by employing a great force and turning speed. The accelerated process with which it manages to zero is known as centrifugation or centrifugal force, achieved by the rotation of an object around a point for specific periods of time. Depending on their type and application, this equipment might separate liquid elements from solid or liquid or different thickness.
Component: sample holder, rotor, camera, base, cover, on and off switch, timer, thermometer, and brake. The presence of clinical centrifuge is invaluable in analysis laboratories for the separation and purification of macromolecules. The sedimentation process that this machine achieves allows the division of blood plasma and blood serum into a blood analysis process. The centrifuge is also a machine widely used for quality control in beverage factories, as it controls and separates the fine pulp from the squeezed juice. And in the cooking field, its use is very valuable in the process of extracting olive oil from olives, as well as to measure the degree of fat contained in milk, which is necessary for the production of creams and butters.
How to use a centrifuge? Prepare and load samples. 1. Check centrifuge bottles and tubes for cracks before use. 2. Cover the tubes with the appropriate lid. 3. Clear the outside of the tube with disinfectant before placing it in the centrifuge. 4. Clearly identify the tubes. 5. Make a counterweight to the centrifuge tube you want to put in the centrifuge.
Centrifugation process. In your first, place the centrifuge on a floor level surface. Use the right rudder to use at the speed you need. Load the offset touch into each other in the centrifuge. Enter the speed of the centrifuge. Keep a safe distance while the centrifuge escapes. Open the cover only after the rudder as the stop it complete. Turn off the centrifuge if it wobbles. Note to use carefully after the centrifuge as stop turned complete. In the rotor, centrifuge and tubes each use.
Tips: keep the lid closed while the centrifuge is rotating. When balancing the tubes, it's helpful to put a small container or similar object on the scale to keep the tubes upright so you don't have to pull them off the scale to add water or other solvents. You always wear gloves. Warnings: unbalanced centrifuge may slowly move across the surface. They are on immediately turn off unbalanced centrifuge to avoid damage to the machine, to you and the two toes around you. Don't lie down on the centrifuge or place objects in it while it's running. Do not place plugs or other items in the centrifuge with the tube.